Welcome back to Advisory, also known as the one part of the month where we all get to take a break, hit pause, and talk about the things that matter, but don't always fit into a normal class. We hope you all had a great fall break and are ready to lock in for the last 3 weeks of school as we close out 2025 here at SHS. We are currently entering semester exam season, so now is the perfect time to revisit and remind you all about our exam exemption policy. On the screen now, you can see the exam exemption policy, which has not changed. As a reminder, our exam exemption policy has 2 criteria, attendance and grades. The first criteria is attendance. You are eligible to exempt semester exams if you have no more than 4 excused absences in one semester. Early dismissals and late arrivals up to a half day count as a half an absence. So if you arrive late or leave early from school, anywhere between 1 minute to 180 minutes, early or late, this counts as a half absence for exam exemption purposes. So if you meet criteria number 1, the attendance criteria, and you have an 83% or higher in both quarters before weight in your class, you should be able to exempt some exams. Now, what exams can you exempt? Freshmen and sophomores can exempt up to 2 exams, juniors can exempt up to 3, and eligible seniors can exempt either the first or second semester exam in each class. Remember, you cannot exempt both exams for the same class both semesters. If you are taking an AP class and intend to take the AP exam in May, take your semester exam in your AP class. This will allow you to not have to take the class semester exam along with your AP exam next semester. If you have any unexcused absences, tardies, etc., you cannot exempt your exams. As a reminder, you have 5 days to turn in a note excusing an absence, and after 5 days, notes will no longer be accepted for the purpose of being able to exempt exams. So, what happens if you can't exempt your exams? I know, the thought alone sounds like a Monday morning in February, but stay with me. Whether you love them, hate them, or pretend they don't exist until your teacher whispers, take out your pencils and calculators, exams are part of the Springboro High School experience. But real talk, exams aren't just tests of what you know. They're tests of how you prepare, how you manage stress, and how you take care of yourself when things get overwhelming. So today, we're talking about how to prepare for them without losing your cool, your sleep, or your sanity. Think of this as your Panther playbook for the season. So let's unpack all of that in a way that actually helps. Let's start with part 1, the myth of I'll just wing it. Here's a secret that's not really a secret. Even the people who look like they're winging it probably aren't. Nobody wakes up the morning of an exam with a magical burst of genius. That's not a thing. Success comes from something much less glamorous, a plan. And making a plan does not mean building a color-coded 10-hour study marathon with sticky notes everywhere like you're running NASA. It just means being intentional. Let's break it down with part 2, what effective studying actually looks like. Break it down into bite-sized chunks. Your brain is not an unlimited storage space. It has its limits. So instead of cramming for 3 hours in one night, try 20 to 30 minutes a few days in a row leading up to the exam. You'll remember more, you'll feel less burnout, and you won't turn into a caffeine-fueled gremlin at midnight. Use active studying. Active studying is where the magic happens. Reading notes is fine, but teaching the material to a friend, making practice questions, or explaining a concept to your dog, that's where the real learning sticks. Also, try to make a mini cheat sheet. No, not to use on the exam, but simply making this forces you to condense the information in a way you can understand. Panthers don't just review, Panthers practice. Use the 3 levels rule. You should practice. Level 1, memorizing the basics. Think the ability to match definitions and terms. Level 2, applying what you know. How would this work in an example? And level 3, problem solving or analysis. What do you do with it? Most exams live in level 2 and level 3, applying your knowledge. So don't stop at, I know the definition. Make sure you know what to do with it. And 4, create a study trigger. Pick a small habit that signals it's focus time. Maybe it's a specific playlist. Maybe it's a specific spot at home. Maybe it's lighting a candle that smells like I'm about to pass this test. Whatever works for you is fine. Your brain loves rituals, so make one. Now, part 3, handling test anxiety without panicking. Let's normalize something people don't always admit to out loud. Most people get nervous before exams. It doesn't mean you're unprepared. It doesn't mean you're not smart. It means you're human and you care about the outcome. Here are a few ways to control the stress instead of letting it control you. Turn the lights on in the room. Anxiety hates the unknown, so look at old quizzes, study guides, even online practice questions. Prepare in the ways we just talked about. The more familiar the exam feels, the less your brain goes into fight or flight mode. Name it to tame it. Say it out loud. I'm nervous about this exam because it matters to me. It works. It helps your brain shift from panic to problem solving. Use the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 grounding reset. If you freeze up during the test, find 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 you can smell, and 1 you can taste. Remember, one question won't determine your entire future. Part 4, pre-test habits that matter. And no, panicking is not a habit. The day before, review a little, but don't overdo it. Eat real food, sleep well, pack your bag the night before so you're not scrambling the next morning. The morning of your exams, drink water, move a little, even if it's just the walk from the parking lot. Avoid the pre-exam hallway panic huddle. You know the one. Everyone is spiraling, listing everything they forgot to study, and your brain is like, great, I guess I'll panic too. Just skip that. During the exam, skip hard questions and return to them later. Read all directions carefully. And if your brain does fog over, pause, breathe, and reset. You're in control more than you think. Part 5, after the test. Please don't do the hallway post-mortem. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You walk out of the room and someone immediately says, what did you put for number 12? I put C. C, I put B. Wait, was it D? That conversation never helps. All it does is turn a finished exam into an unsolved mystery. Your test is already turned in. Let it be. Give your brain time to recover and enjoy your winter break. Now, here's the last part. A final word from one Panther to another. Here at SHS, we care about you. Not just your grades or your test scores, but you as a person. And we want you to remember something. Exams or exam exemptions do not define your worth. They measure your readiness on one day for one thing. You are more than that. What exams can do is help you practice skills you'll use way beyond high school: preparation, focus, resilience, and showing up for yourself even when things feel hard. So, as we move toward exam season, take it step by step. Ask for help when you need it. Celebrate progress, not perfection. And remember that Panthers don't just work hard, they work smart. You've got this, Panthers.
Hello, freshmen. I hope that your first semester of high school has been great. Today, we're talking about something every SHS student needs in order to graduate from high school: Ohio graduation seals. Now, I know that name might sound a little intense, like something guarded in a vault, but graduation seals are actually simple. Think of them as achievement stamps that show you've mastered important skills, explored your interests, or contributed to your school community. Every student in Ohio must earn 2 seals to graduate. Most of you will earn more than 2 without even trying, because many seals connect to things you're already doing. Please keep in mind, while many students will earn more than 2 required, there is no advantage to earning more than the minimum number of seals. Do not feel any pressure at all to earn all 12. Similarly, there's no disadvantage to only earning the minimum requirement of 2 seals. 2 seals are all you need, so don't stress. Okay, let's walk through all of them together. There are 12 seals, but don't worry, I promise to make this painless. Here we go. There are 2 categories for seals, state and local. In order to meet the graduation requirement, at least one of your seals must be a state-identified seal. In fact, you can use 2 state seals to meet your requirement. You can also use 1 local and 1 state seal, but at least one of them must be a state-identified seal. How do you go about earning the graduation seals? First, let's go over all of the state seals and their requirements. Citizenship. Students can earn the citizenship seal by scoring proficient on both the United States history and government state tests. Similarly, students can also earn this seal by earning a B or higher in each of their U.S. history and government courses. If you're a CCP student and do not have to take the state end of course exam in one of these subjects, you can use your course grade of a B or higher for, say, your political science, American federal government class to help you earn this seal. For example, if you scored proficient on your state U.S. history exam and earned a B in the CCP government class, you've earned citizenship seal. Similarly, if you take AP U.S. history or government and scored a 2 or higher on your AP exams, you earned at least a B or higher in the AP courses. You have also earned the citizenship seal. There are so many ways to earn that seal. College ready. Students earn the college ready seal by earning a remediation-free score on either the ACT or SAT college entrance exams. To earn the college ready seal based on ACT scores, students must earn an English subscore of 18 or higher and a math subscore of 22 or higher. Based on SAT scores, students must earn a reading or writing score of 480 or higher and a math score of 530 or higher. Honors diploma. Students earn the honors diploma seal by meeting the criteria for any of the state honors diploma requirements, which you'll learn more about in the future. Industry recognized credential seal. Students earn this seal by earning a 12-point industry recognized credential. Many students who attend the Career Center will earn this seal by successfully completing their lab and associated assessments. Military seal. There are several ways students can earn the military seal. Students who have participated in our JROTC program for at least 2 school years. Students can show proof that they are enlisting in the military after graduation. Students who are accepted to college on an ROTC scholarship. Students who receive an appointment to a U.S. Military Service Academy can all earn the military seal. Ohio Means Jobs. We have many students who earn the Ohio Means Jobs Readiness Seal simply by filling out a form. This form can be accessed on the Ohio Department of Education's website, or you can get a copy from your school counselor. If you have a job or have a volunteer or leadership role in your community, you can have 3 mentors sign off stating that you successfully demonstrate skills that highlight your professionalism. By completing this form and turning it in to your school counselor, you will earn this seal. Science seal. Similar to the citizenship seal, students can earn the science seal by scoring proficient on the biology state end of course exam. Students can also earn this seal by earning a grade of B or higher in any science class taken after successfully completing a biology course. Technology seal. Students can earn the technology seal by earning 1 high school credit in a year-long course or 2 semester courses with a focus on technology. Some of the examples of these courses in our building include any of the engineering, computer science, digital design, or broadcasting classes, along with a few business and specific art classes. If you have questions about any of the courses that count for the technology seal, please reach out to your school counselor. Now, let's move on to the details for local seals. There are 3 locally defined graduation seals: Fine and Performing Arts, Student Engagement, and Community Service. Fine and Performing Arts. Students earn this seal by completing a full credit of an art or music class that requires a live performance, such as band, choir, or strings. Students can also earn this seal by taking enough art and/or music classes to earn 2 full fine art credits. This can be a combination of any of our year-long or semester classes in art and/or music. Student engagement. One of our seals most frequently earned by our students, the Student Engagement Seal, requires participation in 3 years or seasons of a school-sponsored activity, club, organization, or sport. You can combine your participation in various activities to earn this seal. Last but not least is the Community Service Seal. Students can earn this seal by completing 20 hours of volunteer service throughout the course of their high school career. These hours must be done on a volunteer basis without pay and must be able to be verified by an outside source. Students can access the Community Service Seal verification form by reaching out to their school counselor, or they can add hours into school links under Volunteer Service. If you choose to enter volunteer hours into school links, please make sure you are able to enter an email address for someone to verify your volunteer experience. Research has shown that volunteering can provide you with a sense of purpose. It improves both physical and mental health, strengthens your community, helps you meet new people, and build connections with others. Community service can earn you a seal for graduation, is a great resume booster, and for anyone interested in applying for National Honor Society, a minimum of 25 hours of volunteer service is required for your application in junior year. As the counseling office becomes aware of volunteer opportunities available to high school students, we will send out information via email. Also, you may find that getting involved with other organizations in schools, such as Interact Club, Student Council, and many of our athletic teams can introduce you to opportunities to give back to your community. If you're interested in finding other opportunities to give back, volunteermatch.org is a great resource that allows you to search for opportunities in your local area that match your age and interests. So, how should freshmen think about this? Here's the good news. Whatever seals you choose today are not set in stone. They can be changed later, so don't stress. You also don't need to memorize everything that I've talked about today. The truth is, you're already on your way. Most students earn at least one of the state seals just by taking required classes and doing okay on the state test. Many earn a local seal through the arts and school clubs. Some earn multiple seals through service, world languages, or career tech programs. Over the next few years, you will have a chance to explore your interests, grow your strengths, and figure out which seals fit who you are. Your counselors and teachers will guide you, and your pathway will become clearer, and you will know exactly what you need long before graduation. Remember, freshman year is about building your foundation, trying things, discovering what you enjoy, finding where you shine. Graduation seals are simply a way for Ohio to say, we see your hard work, we see your growth, we see your impact. And trust me, you'll have plenty of time. Simply focus on your classes, get involved, take care of yourself, and ask questions when you need help. I hope you've learned a little about graduation seals today, and any questions you may have been answered. After this video, please check your email where you'll find a survey from me, Mrs. Tucker, asking you to choose which 2 seals you would like to work towards throughout high school. You can select more than 2 if you'd like, but remember, at least one of your seals must be a state seal. And if you change your mind, that's okay. You're not married to it. We simply want you to start thinking about these seals so that you have a plan. Thank you for listening today, Panthers.